Hey, Adventure of the Seas. We're here in Cozumel for the day, and Adventure of the Seas is not really a great ship. I don't know if it's the worst, but it's not great. And let me show you a few things I don't like about Adventure of the Seas. First up are art auctions and other upsells. Now, these aren't unique to this ship, Adventure of the Seas, but they are something that bugs me on every ship I go on. They take up space. The art's pretty, and maybe you can learn a little bit about it. I just think that they're kind of a waste of time, waste of space. You know, maybe you want to go to one just to try it out. You can also check out the casino while you're there, and I know some people love that, but I kind of wish they didn't have it and use that for other more entertaining things. The app that they have on Adventure of the Seas, again, not unique to the ship, is just not very good. It's kind of clunky in how it operates. It's hard to figure out where things are at. The calendar views aren't great. You have to really search around for what you wanted to go do. The chat feature, now free, still is kind of clunky, and I wouldn't count on it for a really reliable form of communication. Adventure of the Seas is kind of a big ship, and so there can be a lot of crowds. There are people kind of everywhere, thousands of people on board the ship, 3,300, I think, when we were on board, and so there can be a lot of crowds around. Now, there can also be quiet areas, and you can find those maybe in another video on this channel, but, be prepared for some crowds. Now, the food. The food is hit and miss. I would say sometimes it's great, sometimes it's just fine. And unfortunately, the times that it's fine, I have to order something else, and that can be kind of a pain. I mean, you can order as many things as you want, and the food is generally pretty good, and the portions are small, but I could just order another one if I liked it or tell them in advance. And sometimes you get this weird stuff that you maybe don't have on land and you're not really sure what to do with. But I mean, food is food. And I mean, okay, so this thing was really good. So yeah, the desserts I've gotten a lot better over the years, but still not as much chocolate as I would like. The shows are the same ones that they launched with in 2001. Yes, 21 years ago. They had Invitation to Dance and all the other shows they do. And yeah, they're fine. And I mean, I guess the cast is pretty talented and the, ship is moving. And so it's kind of hard to blame them too much if they misstep somewhere, especially when the ship is rocking around. And there's a lot of costume changes and stuff, but then they do maybe a dated routine that has, I don't know, a Matrix soundtrack from the original Matrix, and it's supposed to be cutting edge, which maybe back in 2001 it was, but it's basically the same routine as then. So, these are the shows that they have, and they're pretty good, I guess, and, they're doing flips, and the singing is not horrible, but we found out at one of the Q&As that they lip sync sometimes. Now they're lip syncing to the person who in the cast is doing the singing. I guess it's okay. The movie screen placement on this ship is just not very good for outdoor movies. I walked all around on the lower deck and I could not find a great angle to watch the movie. I found one good spot at the back where there were no chairs, and I would have just had to stand there and watch it, and I'd be really far away. And yeah, there just aren't a lot of good angles. And so during the day, you can kind of see what's going on, but maybe you have to be in the pool. I'm not really sure where you're supposed to sit, but the evening movies were hurting my neck. So yeah, it's Top Gun. It was a brand new movie, but you're going to be very limited on where you can sit to actually watch it. Also, this speaker gets a shout out for being particularly bad. Paper straws, they're horrible. Everyone hates them, but they use them on Adventure of the Seas, and they haven't figured out a safe way to have straws. So bring your own. Which of these things do you find the most annoying on cruise ships? Is it art auctions? Is it the dated shows? Is it the food? Is it the big crowds? Let me know in the comments below. Besides bringing your own straw, there are a lot of other tips I would give to people going on Adventure of the Seas. So check out this video for that, or check out this other video for general tips of secret things to bring when you go on a cruise. As always, stay curious and have a good one.